Brad Jones says there's a
Bradley Jones, the goalkeeper.
Bradley Jones, the goalkeeper, says there's a trend going around YouTube at the moment about getting from one place to another with £1 budget.
All right.
You may have seen Stephen Try's recent video. Have loved it, liked it, shared, subscribed. So my question is, if you woke up one morning in Mozambique with £1 in your pocket and no phone, how would you make enough money to survive, get home? That's from Bradley Jones, the goalkeeper.
Right.
Go to the British Embassy.
We'll come to you first, Alan.
Well, I'd be in deep shit because, as I was saying to Dan moments ago, I have no other saleable skills other than stand-up.
And you can't do Reginald Hunter's voice in Mozambique.
I could probably juggle. I could fashion some juggling stuff and see if I could busk my way.
Least likely juggler.
Juggle Boston in Mozambique.
I mean, street performing, you don't really need, like, there's not a massive start-up cost in it. It's not like I'm going to wake up and go, I've got one local dollar or whatever. I'll start a .com firm. Like, you know, you need stuff that's free, don't you?
I wonder how much street performers in Mozambique make. I mean, I don't know what the GDP in Mozambique probably isn't that high.
No. Yeah.
I wonder if you'd get, like, you know, at the Edinburgh Festival when you can't get down the Royal Mouse because some cunt's on a unicycle. Like a 10-foot unicycle. Like, is he going to get on it? Of course he is. He's in the fucking Royal Mile at the Fringe. He's dead good. They never fall off.
We seen a fella run through knives and fire the other day in Glasgow.
A big setup, running through like a ring of fire. Have you seen the Simpsons one? Pass the dog, do stick. It's like that. I was like, what are you doing? We know you're going to do it. No one's going, I bet he's going to die here. We know you're going to do it.
Yeah.
You do kind of watch it hoping they're going to hurt themselves, though.
Yeah, but they never do.
Yeah. If I woke up in Mozambique with £1, I would just accept the fact that I now live in Mozambique and I'm going to starve to death.
Good answer.
Genuinely. I'd just be like, this is fucked, innit? I don't know what to do. No one's going to be able to help me. I don't speak the language. Let's have a kip.
Ring Freddie Quinn and see if he's got a gig there. I think Freddie's probably, I'm to my fucking eyeballs in Mozambique admin.
What would you actually do, though? Genuinely? Like, no joking.
I would literally just accept that I'm just going to die in Mozambique.
So you just sit there until you died?
I'd just be homeless in Mozambique, yeah. I try and be the, like the fella in Liverpool, Plinkety Plinkman, who's got like the cardboard guitar and now he's got like the upgraded one.
Yeah.
I just try and be Mozambique Sim. I just sing really badly and hope people take pity on me. Fly me to the moon. I'd just be him, but in Mozambique.
I'd be at the consulate begging.
Yeah, I'd be at the British Embassy with a quid.
I'd sound like
That's a good plan, actually.
I'd sound like Pietro. He's in it. Adam goes to the square. Fly me to the moon. I'd be like, hello, I'm British. Could you help me?
Give up after
I'm
5
not meant
minutes.
to be here.
That is a better
I would
plan.
be very...
The best plan, isn't it?
That's a way better plan than busking.
Oh, my God. I'd lose all my accent. I'd be like, hello, I don't know how I'm here, but it's awfully foreign. Could you take me home now? Thank you.
Isn't that mad? There's just a British house in all the countries that you can just sort,
Hey, have I got a memory of you having the same motorbike that they did all the... You know, Ewan McGregor and his mate got motorbikes... And they went from like London to Cape Town. Did you have a motorbike like that?
I've had motorcycles, but
Didn't you have one of those big BMW?
I've had a motorbike, yeah, a BMW one. But I'm glad you've asked this because I've recently dealt with a bit of anxiety about my motorbike because I was leaving it outside my house and not really dealing with it, and basically it was rotting, and I've got rid of it.
Right.
So no, I don't ride like around to gigs like a sort of comedy version of Ewan McGregor and Charlie Ballman.
You fucking did though, because I did a gig with you in Darlington, and you were getting into leathers. I was like, what the fuck?
That might be the one where I had just passed, and oh god, the journey back on that was really horrible because there was loads of road closures. So what should have taken, an hour and a half or whatever, just ended up, and I was riding round to and a horrible thing happened on the M62. You know when you get slapped by wind in the car and you don't notice? Turns out on that motorcycle, I got changed lanes for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that bit of the M62 where you sort of go over is there like a dam? There's water off to the left.
Yeah.
And it's constant winds.
Yeah, I think maybe me learning to motorcycle was part midlife crisis, which everyone says at the time. Like, oh, your midlife crisis. And you go, And then 5 years later, you go, actually, that probably was a midlife crisis. Although I still think we should reframe midlife crises.
Oh, because you've had a few.
I mean, for people. Like, I actually think that it's just people eventually going, I fucking want to do that thing, and I haven't been doing it.
Yes,
Why?
it's about budget.
Yeah, I think it's partly budget.
I'd have bought a
desire.
fucking sports car at 24 years old. Just couldn't afford it.
Right.
Sick of people going, oh, you've got a Z4, midlife crisis.
Right.
Fuck off. Just got some expendable income.
Yeah.
Maybe it's called midlife crisis because people only do it at midlife because that's when they can start being able to afford stuff.
That's exactly
No, but
it.
the implication is you get to 40, and regardless of money or whatever, there's not when people say midlife crisis, they mean you've got to the midpoint of your life. You're like, oh, I'm halfway dead. Oh, I need a sports car. Like, there's no financial background to it at all.
Yeah.
Motorbike? I've never even heard you talk about motorbikes. You?
He's always talking about motorbikes.
Is he?
Yeah, he doesn't
Oh,
shut up.
are you starting a motorbike podcast?
Yeah.
Are you?
He loves motorbikes.
Well, I haven't claimed that I have talked about
No,
it
I
before.
just feel like of all the things we've talked about, motorbikes has almost never come up.
I can drive motorbikes.
Can you?
Yeah. I used to have I had a Kawasaki when I was a kid.
Right.
I believe you, but I want to call bullshit.
They were they're popular in...
Was it a mini moto?
No.
You had a Kawasaki super
I had
bike.
a motorbike, like a...
What cc?
A junior... I can't... 120?
The 125s, aren't they?
Yeah, something like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got one when I was 12.
Where did you?
Like everyone in Dovey had one, really.
He's not
There's loads
wrong.
of them.
He's not wrong there. Like, that's true. A 125 was like a gift when you grew up.
Literally, I got it was my main present for Christmas one year. Yeah.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't know.
No,
It's
we
just your
can't do
fault.
200 episodes. And he's like, yeah, I was a 12-year-old on a Kawasaki.
But why not?
He's right there.
Hang on. We've talked about pogo sticks. Oh, yeah. Fucking pogo. I'm a fucking pogo master. And you didn't mention that you were a biker mice from Mars. Yeah, everyone in Dove got, oh, it's the school run. Come on, lads, get to school. Like,
Well, they were banned from school.
Oh, yeah.
No, they actually were.
Because everyone's parking up in, like...
Kids were turning up to schools
Year
on
8.
Kawasaki's and quad bikes.
125.
People would get quad bikes for Christmas.
A 125 was a gift. Well, a 125, lads. That means you
Yeah.
got a decent little fucking dirt bike.
Yeah.
At 12.
It was
It wasn't
really
when you were
dark
18.
blue. It was dark blue, like
Which
plastic.
are legally
sort of.
not allowed to ride until
No.
you're 16.
Of
Oh yeah,
course
you
not.
were
You're
meant
12
to. You were
now.
meant to drive them like off road, but we obviously didn't.
You know, different
I'd
rules
literally just be
apply.
driving down.
do?
Scouse mums.
Yeah.
Scouse mums and dads. Now,
Have you never driven through Liverpool?
what?
Have you never seen
Have
like a
you never
scally
seen, like,
wheeling a
the
motorbike down
20
Queen's Drive? It's like the start of Scouse summer. The first time you see a fucking Scouse kid with his top off wheeling his Kawasaki down Queen's Drive, you're like, fucking hell.
You've never seen
Put the clocks forward.
Listen, just go, I'm aware it happens. I just didn't know it was you when you were 12.
Right.
I had a blue Kawasaki.
You thought he was a different kind of...
I don't know if this is
Scouse
true or
lad.
false. And I'm saying
You
true.
do, because you were at school with him.
Not when he was
Right.
12.
No, this is little school.
I don't...
This is year 6, 5, 6.
Because, like, I didn't have one, but I knew 125s were like, yeah, I've got a 125, lad. And I feel like he had one.
I turned up to school in it once and got detention that day and was told never to ever turn up to school on my Kawasaki ever again.
It's just
Or be
certain things.
excluded.
And you were like,
permanently.
fucking gobshite.
Expelled.
I fucking hate teachers telling you can't ride in your 125. Well, they said you don't come back on your 125, so I got a 250.
My mum made me sell it because I wanted to start competing.
No, it's a lie.
No, it isn't.
No. What? Sorry, what did you say?
That's a lie.
No, she sold it because I was getting like obsessed with it. Always wanted to be honest. She never wanted me to have it. My dad got me it sort of against their better judgment. And I was like, I'm going to start like competing at the racetrack days and whatever. And
Classic dad
off-roading.
move. Don't get him a motorbike. No, of course I haven't.
So she
don't
sold
go in
it.
the hallway.
She sold it when I was at school one day. And I come home and she was like, I've sold it. You're not riding it anymore.
Oh.
So I shot her.
So she's dead, and that's how she died. On the bullshit bell?
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
I entered one competition. I didn't do very well.
Where was the competition? Let's just pull in the thread.
St. Helens, I think, actually.
St. Helens, the St. Helens Dirt Bike Challenge 125.
Why? Why is that the unbelievable bit? Yeah. I didn't do very well. There was about 40 of us, and I maybe came 35th.
In what was it, a race?
Because I was, yeah.
Like around the track?
Like you weren't all racing at the same time, like maybe like,
Time trials?
yeah.
Right.
And And I'm a nonce because I've got a BMX. Did you always want
12-year-old? Can't be a nonce when a 12-year-old. You're just fucking a shagger, aren't you?
That's what his bike was called.
Yeah.
Shagger.
Can't be a nonce when you're a 12-year-old.
You're just a shagger.
What a name.